These Ilia haters are completely unbearable. Obviously, leading up to this fight, Max is the fan favorite because, he's been in the game for a while. Everyone loves Max. But even after what just happened, some of these fans are just unable to cope with the fact that he just lost. Like, it's crazy. And I'm not a Max hater or anything. Max is one of my favorite fighters. I love him to death. But leading up to this fight, I was on Team Ilia all the way because I knew what Ilia was capable of. And he's actually I believe he's probably the pound for pound best fighter in the world. That's maybe a stretch. But the point is, the fans who love Max are also the fans who just hate Ilia Topuria. Somehow these fans find a way to discredit Topuria as much as they can. Even for the Volk fight and even leading up to the Holloway fight, everyone's saying, oh, Holloway's gonna sleep Ilia. And that's fine. You can have an opinion. But after the fight, how are these people still coping that Max is better than Ilia? Now, one of the arguments that people were making is that Max was winning the fight before Ilia knocked him out, which is debatable. But these same fans were saying the same thing for the Volkanovski fight, where they're like, oh, Volk was winning before he got knocked out. Well, that's the whole point of Ilia's style. The main critique that these Ilia haters have is that he doesn't win rounds before he knocks people out. But that's just the basis of his style. Ilia is a quality over quantity fighter. So, although he doesn't throw much punches, the punches he does throw are full of power. If he were to throw hundreds of punches in one round, then he's going to gas himself out, especially with the way he throws his punches. His punch are a lot more planted with his feet. He marches forward, slips punches, and then looks for the opening to rip a three-piece combo. With that being said, he's not throwing every second of the fight. He may throw a jab or two, a leg kick, and then he goes in to find an opening. Unlike Max is more of a volume fighter, obviously. He stays on the outside, kind of pitter-patters, tries to outbox from the outside. Whereas a power puncher like Ilia, you don't expect him to win rounds off of volume, So the argument that Volk and Max are better fighters than Ilia just because they throw more volume is a stupid argument. It's actually brain dead. So you can call me an Ilia glazer. I don't care. I literally accept that I'm an Ilia glazer. This guy is actually really good. But these fans just keep discrediting him, and it's so fucking annoying. And I know most fans do respect Ilia, but it's just these haters or Max Holloway fans. I don't even know that I see on these comments of posts, ESPN posts, TikTok posts. It's fucking unbearable. I can't even lie. Another argument that these Ilia haters are making is them saying, oh, well, Ilia just has power. If he didn't have that power, he'd be nothing. He's lucky he just gifted with power. Shut your mouth, you mad rat, you mad fool of a thing. The thing about Ilia's power, it's not even just straight natural power that he was gifted with, like Alex Pereira. I feel like Alex Pereira was just gifted with just crazy power. Obviously, he has technique. But Ilia is literally pure technique. The way he throws the punches, you can do your research on the fucking biomechanics behind creating leverage and punches, but Ilia has the perfect way of throwing combinations to generate power. It's literally all technique, the way he generates power. So, yeah, he might have some gift with power, but it's also his pure skill and technique that actually knocks people out. All right, hopefully I got the point across. That's about it.